In Hanford, Washington, during the Cold War, the United States government operated a munitions plant that poisoned the whole area with radioactivity. Sometime after the retribution money dried up and the cleanup effort was defunded, it was then the mutations and hallucinations seemed to accelerate. For example, amidst the contaminated potato fields of Hanford, poor Jennifer Strontium, in an advanced state of cancer, hallucinated that her crop had turned into something other than potatoes. And back in town, the ground that so anchored the challenged Mr. Dithers would vanish from beneath him, allowing his imagination to soar amidst the pristine air of unpolluted neighborhoods. Though the effects of the fallout would prove to be much farther reaching than that of the town of Hanford, it was the factory workers and the downwinders in the immediate vicinity that were especially affected. I remember Clayton Latham. He had long attributed his loss of hair and one eye, along with other particular internal and external maladies, to probably the constant fumes that would gather in his assembly station. At the Department of Energy facilities, studies of exposed workers had shown excessive mutations and cancers, including lung, brain, bladder, stomach, laryngeal, trachea, and other lymphatic cancers. One farmer, Anita Andruski, created a death map of the area near her house, with X's marking those who acquired cancers. The close-by map was soon strewn with many X's. In the ground at the weapons factory site, uranium and plutonium remain 204,000 cubic meters of highly radioactive waste in all. Men of the Yakima tribe pulled mutated fish from the Columbia River, while nearby 261 million liters of radioactive waste flowed from leaky underground tanks. Mr. B suffered paralysis as a 2-year-old who loved to play in the Hanford fields. Later, he wouldn't be able to father children at all. His entire family died of cancer. The bomb factory caused misery, death, and anger to the Hanford elders who paid the price of permanent contamination, miscarriages, birth defects, and childhood diseases. People come into existence in a place, and a little light gets shed on the hidden horrors and ugly truths that they endure there. And though the spotlight diminishes, the memory doesn't, of those who suffered and died.